Hey everyone, I'll be showing you Third Age Total War, which is a Lord of the Rings inspired mod for Medieval 2 Total War and its Kingdoms expansion. And this is part 2 of my campaign videos showing the Hobbits' march on Isengard, which was basically me using the faction Eriador, and I was driving deep into Isengard's territory with the objective of ultimately capturing Isengard. And this battle took place after the battle I showed you in part 1. And this is a much easier battle because basically I have better numbers on my side, even though I'm probably still outnumbered. And it's basically going to be a bit of a turkey shoot from my Hobbit archers. So I'm going to be able to show you a few more close-ups, which is nice. Isengard's units again are primarily Snaga skirmishers and then some Uruk-hai raiders. And I've got some cool Eriador units like these Eriador scouts. They look like they're wearing ghillie suits, kind of like snipers, modern day snipers might wear. And I've got my generals, including Gandalf. And I've got, let's see, a few surviving Eriador militia, suburb militia, some lumbermen, some town militia, and then of course my Hobbit archers, who have pretty much been the bulk of, they were the bulk of my army during this campaign. There's some of the militia and the lumbermen standing next to them. They've all got some nice armor-piercing axes, which is nice because otherwise they're not really very good melee units. But interestingly, they won't have much to do in this battle because I've basically surrounded this Isengard army on all three sides,
the enemy are
put archers on all their flanks, and we're just going to destroy them. You can already hear I've killed half of the Isengard army. And yeah, we'll see how many of them actually reach my front lines. You can see there's already a lot of bodies strewn across the battlefield. So I don't think even their Snaga skirmishers have gotten into range yet. They might just be getting into range. So I placed some Eriador hunters in front of my Hobbit archers. The hunters are just kind of screening the Hobbit archers. And so they will be the ones who come into first contact with the Uruk-hai raiders. Although they're going to get out of there because I put them on skirmish mode. A few of them did not get out of there fast enough, but most of them did, and you can see tons of arrows pouring in on those Uruk-hai.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Alright, Uruk-hai are going to press on and charge into that Hobbit archer unit, but they will immediately rout because their morale has been pretty much destroyed from getting shot up. And yeah, turning their backs on the Hobbit archers is not going to go well for them. But I've basically been shooting them from all sides anyway, just because, like you can see, I've got Hobbit archers pretty much on all three sides, as well as my Eriador human archers. Alright, these skirmishers are trying to put up a bit of a fight, chucking their spears at my guys, but they are hopelessly outmatched in this. Okay, and there's that. My Hobbits actually got a bit of sword action there, but again, those Uruk-hai raiders.
Victory will be ours.
Look at that! That guy, I don't know, he killed two Uruk-hai by himself. So yeah, like I was saying before, Hobbits definitely not weaklings. Let's see who's left. Okay, I think this is actually the Isengard general. He's going to make a last-ditch charge.
Behold how
and then he realizes he has no
runs.
army left, so he's going to rout.
Press the attack.
And basically I just spent the rest of this battle shooting up the retreating Uruk-hai, and also sending Gandalf in my general, just for kicks. And you're going to see here, I think Gandalf is going to get a bit of sword action here, just running down that general unit. Yep, there he was in the right corner. You might have caught a glimpse of him. So yeah, we're just gonna, I think think we destroyed most of the bodyguards in that one charge. There's the general actually running in the foreground there. He's pretty much alone now. So Gandalf and his bodyguards are gonna try to take care of him. And let's see. Oh, there he goes. And they're just gonna run him over. It's really nice. And yeah, you see on the left side the little sword symbol showing that the enemy general has fallen. And so yeah, that was a pretty... It was an easier battle than... Definitely one of the easier battles during the long march to Isengard. And I'm actually going to try to show you... Well, you'll be able to see a bit of the campaign map at this point in the battle. I usually don't show the campaign stuff so much in these videos, especially because my earlier videos were multiplayer, but yeah, you'll get to see a bit of how the overarching campaign sort of strategy goes. And Gandalf does not take prisoners, especially not from Isengard.
Honor! Victory!
Yes, my lord.
Honestly, I'm surprised anyone in Third Age would take prisoners from any side, unless somehow humans are fighting humans or something.
My lord.
And, yeah, at this point I was getting pretty close to Isengard in my campaign, and fortunately I tried to take a video of my army actually assaulting Isengard, which I did for a bit, and you're going to see in a second. But the lag was horrendous with running the game and fraps at the same time. So I was only able to capture it this early part before it became pretty much a choice between trying to record a really bad video and losing, and me just playing the game and winning. So I'm just going to show you this early opening stages of my siege against Isengard. I was pretty heavily outnumbered by like more than 3-1 at this point because my army had been diminished by its long campaigning. So the battle outside the walls got pretty desperate at some point for me, and I was actually kind of surprised that when I actually managed to rout a lot of the army and then they fled back into the walls, or inside the walls. And yeah, we're going to see, I think I have a shot of the final stages of this siege coming up. You'll notice that the Isengard city just looks like a regular Total War city. That's because the Third Age modders could only do so much at this point, and I have no idea how much effort it would take to try to recreate Isengard or any other Lord of the Rings city. So this was kind of funny. At the end, very end, this is the last defender of Isengard. It's one Snoggus skirmisher, and for whatever reason, my guys had a really hard time killing him. I think there was just some buggy issue with how they were attacking or not attacking. So I just kept sending a bunch of units in to try to kill him, and finally we killed him.
Victory worthy of only the mightiest of generals.
Alright, it's the conquering Hobbit army. And yeah, you can see the numbers, how outnumbered I was in this battle, and I was still pretty amazed that I managed to win it. Give you a look at some of the units, how well they did. So yeah, I definitely was not expecting to beat Isengard with just Gandalf's Hobbit crusade. It's almost like he was leading a bit of a children's crusade, except, well, I suppose hobbits would have a better shot at fighting.
My lord, our courage and honor
and there you can see
conquered.
that's Isengard. It's fallen, and I just have a choice of what to do with it. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that. It was just a short look at that pretty long campaign. And thanks for watching.